Hi there, it's Story Corner, children's book reviews, and the book we're looking at today is called The Cloud. It's written and illustrated by Hannah Cumming, and it's a 2010 Child's Play publication. So the blurb on the back: in art class, one girl never draws anything. Quiet and withdrawn, she seems to have a little cloud above her. But one of her classmates is determined to make her smile, and in so doing, they discover a way of making art that everyone else can enjoy too. So basically, this book opens with the art class scene. Art class was fun. You could draw anything you wanted. Everyone enjoyed it. Well, almost everyone. So the illustrations are quite cute, quite colourful. We see a group of children, hard to tell their age, maybe preschoolers, maybe 4 or 5, and this one child here in art class who's not happy, who doesn't seem to be enjoying the experience. So the book goes on to say that the little girl spends a lot of time on her own. She's over in the corner by herself. She doesn't seem to say anything, and she seemed to have a little black cloud above her. No one spoke to her, so we can see that she's quite isolated. But then there's one character in the book who decides that she's going to make it her job to befriend this girl. And this is the character here. So she thinks, what ways could she make the girl seem happy? And to begin with, she tries talking to her, and that doesn't seem to work. All we see is a little girl with black clouds coming out of her mouth. Her face still looks unhappy. So the little girl then decides maybe drawing a picture with her would be a good way of befriending her and making her happy. So she decides that they could work on a drawing together. But it didn't seem to turn out very well. So the little girl, they continue to draw, and the little girl with the cloud above her head continues to draw these black scribbly pictures. So this little girl decides that she's not going to give up, and after many attempts, the girl with the cloud starts to smile. And then as the story goes on, the other children had noticed and thought it had looked like a good game. So the other children in the group observed what was happening and decided that maybe they could join in. And then on the final page, we see a beautiful group picture with all of the children drawing together. And the little girl who has the cloud above her head, the cloud has diminished. She seems to be quite happy. She's smiling. And on the final page, we see that same group of children. There's no text on the final page. We see that same group of children playing outside, and then a little boy is coming to the group. If you just look closely, you can see that he's got a little cloud over his head. So it's a lovely book. It's quite a simple story. It's simply written. It's a sweet kind of message about building friendships, being inclusive in your play, welcoming other children into the group, thinking about others, thinking about how children might feel if they're lonely and if they're by themselves, and kind of being determined and being creative and thinking about how you can be friends together. And I suppose the final page, the picture where everyone is painting and colouring, it's the message here is that doing things in a group and with other people can be a fun thing. So yes, it's an enjoyable read, a nice book to discuss social skills and social learning with children. For more about this book, visit my blog, Story Corner, Children's Book Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you.